Back everyone, Who, What, Where Week. Now we already talked to a women's fashion blogger, but now we're talking to some bloggers who focus on the men. They call themselves DapperICT. We have Denis and Hendley here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. You guys post this, you have this pretty cool Instagram account, and it's all about men's fashion, and it's all about keeping men in Wichita being dapper. You post all kinds of really cool tips and tricks and fashion ideas and inspiration. What caused you to start this?
We are both expatriates, and that outside influence of culture and tradition. When we came in here, sometimes when we went to certain events, we felt like we're either overdressed or we're really standing out a lot. And some of the impression we were sending out was like we are spending too much on outfits. So we wanted to educate the men we're around, the people in the community, like you can actually look very nice, classy, with a very good minimal budget.
Very nice. That's what we like to hear. Minimal budget, and
Very
you said
minimal
standing
budget.
out, but standing out in a good way.
In a good way, correct.
Yeah.
Because ladies do very well in the city, and we appreciate that. It's a nice working, Wichita's a really nice commercial working place, and a lot of men sometimes when they go out after a long day, they don't feel like there's that need to like put that, you know, that little attire here, a lot of pocket square here, a little tie here. So we are trying to tell them like there's something about confidence. And, you know, there's a different perspective when people see your character described in the outfit that you have in.
And this is just a great way to innovate the process, just by making people have their own personality. The way you dress is to acquire your own personality. I feel like one of the hardest things for men is the price point. It's because men don't shop as much, so which means, you know, our price points is higher. So with that being said, and not having the knowledge where to shop at, for me, I work at Joseph A. Banks, and having that knowledge and being able to show them that, man, you could buy a suit for $199. You don't really have to spend that much money to actually look good and feel good and find a way to create a character for yourself. I mean, coming from the East Coast and coming here is like a total, you know, jump off a battleship, I might say. And just being able to see how different it changes just by going in the middle of the United States and also going to the West Coast, how fashion completely jumps from the East to the West, and from some way down the line, the Midwest falls is kind of delayed back in time. And just learning to innovate the process, just teaching these guys how, you know, the proper code and the way to put colors together. If you don't wear a tie, you can, corporate casual is really taking over now. If you don't wear a tie, you could just put a pocket square. It also assimilates for the tie. And just being able to put certain colors together, dark jeans that you can get a lot more variety out of. And just, like I said, innovate who you are, creating a culture and just creating your own personality out of your own clothing line.
And the most key part is we're not advertising labels. We're not looking for like huge name brands. We're looking for a simple way you can get a shirt from whether it's TJ Maxx, wherever you shop at, and you incorporate it with one pair. Like you just need the essentials for a man, like one good blazer, one good sports jacket for summer. You can change it with different shirts on it. You have one good pair of jeans. You have one good pair of socks. No socks. You need more socks.
You need some more socks.
You need more socks. You need good socks. You know, like just small things like just make that, build that confidence in a man. Yeah.
Okay, we're taking a look at some of the things that you can find on your Instagram account. Again, that's DapperICT. This says a slim knit tie will add vintage appeal to any suit without looking old-fashioned. That's just one of many tips that you guys post. Now we're taking a look at that Instagram feed right now. These are the things that you can find on their Instagram account. You post sometimes a couple times a day, sometimes once a day, but just by following, you're getting all of these curated tips that you guys pick for men in Wichita, for anywhere here in Kansas, to take, really anyone can look at this and get some tips and tricks. You showed how you're packing for your vacation, showed the colors that you're packing.
Vacation is important as well because you're going to a different city and their fashion will, you know, you want to step in there and look like you assimilate. From a wedding to a graduation, to just a normal evening out, whether it's your spouse or your family, and you want to look stylish.
And these are things that someone might not think about whenever they start packing, but just by following your Instagram account, they're going to get these ideas in their head, help you out a little bit more in your day-to-day life.
Because ladies in the city really work hard. You know, you guys do your hair, and you're going out of your way to get your accessories. We men, we need that too, that little coordination between your belt and your shoes, you know, that little coordination between your tie and your pocket square. It's important. It really goes a long way to describe the whole, whatever you want to say without really verbalizing it.
Awesome. Well, Dennis and Hendley, thank you so much for coming on, sharing these tips with us. Again, you can find them on Instagram. It's DapperICT, hashtag DapperICT as well. If you have some fashion tips of yourself that you want to share with these guys, we appreciate you guys coming on,
Thank
helping
you
the
for
men
having
of
us.
Wichita be more fashionable.
Thank
This is
you
great.
for having us.
Thank you guys. We'll be right back.
All right.